DINKUM is a definitive gem that has been quietly winning over players since its early access days. And with about 120 hours into this game, I will tell you everything that's important. DINKUM is basically a life simulator set on an Australian-inspired island, where you start with practically nothing and build up a thriving community. It was created by solo developer James Banton, and it very much has that charming indie feel, while still offering tons to do. And I absolutely mean tons of stuff to do, while it definitely takes some cues from Animal Crossing. It has its own unique twists with more adventurous elements. When you first start, you're just a person arriving on an empty, procedurally generated island with Australian-inspired landscapes. We are talking eucalyptus forests, deserts, beaches and more. You begin with just the basics. At hand, some simple tools and the task of turning this wild place into something more hospitable. The core gameplay loop here is about gathering resources, crafting items, unlocking new licenses, and slowly building up your town. All these activities like fishing, mining or bug catching require licenses, which is one of the game's main progression systems. You need permit points to buy licenses for basically everything. You earn these permit points by completing daily tasks, milestones, and by donating fish and bugs to the museum. Now, the town building aspect is really satisfying. Unlike some similar games, you can place buildings and decorations pretty much any way you want. As you progress, visitors will start showing up at your visitor tent. If you complete tasks for them and befriend them, they will eventually want to move to your island permanently. Each resident brings something unique. For example, John has the general store, Theodore handles the museum, and others offer services like a bank, clothing shop, animal breeding and farming supplies. All these people also have their own schedules for their shops. Speaking of farming, it's quite robust in DINKUM and is one of my favorite aspects. You can grow a ton of different crops that all take different amounts of time to mature, plant various fruit trees, and raise animals like chickens and wombats that then provide eggs and milk. Every single crop has its own growing cycles and animations and designs. Since the game allows you to place stuff anywhere on the island, you can go absolutely crazy with farming and make a huge amount of money. But this does take time. DINKUM sets itself apart from similar cozy games with its more adventurous elements. There's actual combat in the game. You can encounter crocodiles and other animals in the wild that you can hunt for resources. The mines are particularly interesting and dangerous. They are procedurally generated dungeons where you can find valuable ores and treasures, but also face enemies. The deeper mines require special passes and become more challenging. The crafting system starts simple but expands significantly as you progress. Even after more than 100 hours, I'm still not completely finished with my licenses. You will eventually craft super advanced vehicles like tractors, jet skis and helicopters. There's a very nice sense of progression as you work from basic items to these more impressive creations. The time management works differently than in some similar games too. You can end the day whenever you want by sleeping anytime, instead of waiting for real time to pass. The multiplayer aspect is well implemented. You can invite friends to your island and work together on projects. But one of the best aspects of this game in my opinion is simply the sound design and music. The game's soundtracks already give me an instant nostalgia injection as soon as I start the game these days. This game does not pressure you into anything. It lets you set your own pace and goals. There's a remarkable amount of content here, and the developer has been consistently adding new features. And that sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.